So, breaking news. The world is ending.
Frank, that's not what the teleprompter says.
Fuck the teleprompter, Sally. The world is ending.
Dear listeners, the world is not ending. However, we are in a state of emergency. A virus of some sort is spreading through the general populace, inspiring violent, almost rabid behavior. We recommend you
make peace with your gods.
Stay inside. Keep your doors locked.
Do drugs.
Conserve water and ration your food.
Get in one last good lay.
Can you be serious for 1 second? Since the moment you waltzed in and started working at the station, you have been insensitive and irresponsible and unprofessional on top of just being insufferable. Why don't you just shut the fuck up?
Why don't you make me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Frank. Right there.
Chris, if we hear them fuck, I'm going to vomit again. And I don't want to do that all over Topher.
I don't think it's possible for you to vomit more than you already have.
First of all, through God, anything is possible. So jot that down.
Okay, I'll go hold back her hair, but maybe have that turned off when she's done. Because she wasn't kidding about anything being possible. She will hurl more just to prove that she can.
I'm going to take her advice and turn this off. If that's fine by you, Chris?
Shoot. Yeah, sure. Sorry, I was only half listening. My family is in Bogota visiting other family, and I can't get a hold of them. I don't know if that's because of regular reception bullshit, or everything else.
I'm sure it's just the phone lines all jammed up. Nix and I can't get to our own people either, but you know what they say? No news is good news.
It's the other way around.
Oh, hush, you. Breathe like we practiced. In for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. Then we can talk. Everyone else loves optimism and peace of mind. Like my man Jude. He's cool as a cucumber. Unless you're still sleepy.
Wide awake since we saw that old lady eating someone's eyeballs. More effective than caffeine. Too soon?
A bit, but I love the attempt at humor. See, Nikki? This is what I'm talking about.
You're probably right. The only person tougher than my parents is my abuela, so they're probably just fine.
That's the spirit. Nothing takes down a... Grandma?
Grandma.
Chickenpox, gout, and a mountain lion tried with mine without success. She could take on... whatever this is.
Grammy Bess is a marvel. If a couple of schmucks like us can kick a zombie out to the curb, so can the people we love.
Not this again.
Had a rough time out there? You sound like Joe did.
I feel like how he probably did too. Chris, do you have any water or gum or anything?
Yep, in the seat pockets in front of you.
I love you.
Hey, grab one from me, will you? We're heading out, Chris. Thank you for driving us this much. When our phones are working again, 5 stars. Biggest tip you've ever seen.
That's what she said. Sorry, not the time. Couldn't resist.
You're planning on going out there? Alone? No vehicle, no weapons, no armor?
Perish the thought, no armor.
Well, Pips and I want to get back home since we're local, and she'll worry herself sick over her cat.
And I can appreciate that, but that doesn't mean you should be heading out that way on foot. We can't split up. That's practically the first rule of zombie disaster movie survival guide.
That's not any survival guide I've read.
Ugh, ignore him. Being a Romero fanboy his whole life has rotted his brain from the inside out. Tones got in his head that this is a zombie apocalypse that he's been reading about since we were kids.
Yeah, because that's what it is. If you weren't so hung up on the details,
Which are important.
like patient zero, infection type like zombies versus Zeds, if you just process what we saw, which was somebody sick biting someone else to death who then came back to life, what would you say that is?
A scientific and epidemiological anomaly.
A 1033.
Typical Friday.
Not my problem.
Fuck if I know.
Fuck if we know is right, Chris. But if you want to get all scientific and empirical, what can we infer? What can we hypothesize, Brainiac?
He has a point.
No, he doesn't have a point. He has a pipe dream. Ever since we were little, Tones has been swinging toy shovels, ready to decapitate any of the undead.
Really? How little?
Too little. We were latchkey kids with no parental controls in the cable box. The world was our bloody, gory oyster. Point is, if I didn't know better, I'd say he's having fun.
Don't say it like that. You'll make me sound crazy. People are dying, but I'm not going to be one of them. I've done my research.
I've done years of fire academy and EMT training, so I think I'll be okay.
Just got you there.
Mm-hmm. A good point.
Yeah, but does she have durable bite-proof clothing? A mid-range weapon that can cut and or smash through skulls? A mental or physical map of the city so you can get home when the cell phone towers metaphorically fall?
I have the last one.
Really?
In the glove compartment.
Why?
Anything worth doing is worth doing well, and I am a very good Uber driver.
If you don't get eaten by a zombie and get to live long enough to get old, please hold on to that enthusiasm and integrity. It's refreshing.
I'll try my best.
Grim. But I'll take it. Jude's on board. He knows what's up.
Really? That is disappointing, Jude. I expected you to have a better head on your shoulders.
Which is where I'd like it to stay. I don't much care whether those things outside are zombies, vampires, or smurfs. I care about whatever will keep me in here and them out there.
He also has a...
If you say point again, I will point you in the direction of a zombie and push.
Aha! So you agree they are zombies?
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. All right, expert. I can admit that something not altogether sensible is happening and that taking off on our own wouldn't make much sense either. So what do you suggest? Because we can't stay in this alley forever, and I don't think Chris could bear to run over a zombie should one find us.
I really wouldn't. I would like to not have to do that.
And you won't have to. I'll make Anthony do it instead.
Hey!
He's not insured to drive Topher.
I'll pay for the repairs out of pocket, kiddo. We'll figure it out.
Can we figure out where we're going first? This alley is really gross.
In the movies, parties usually head towards somewhere with a lot of supplies. A panic buy mindset almost. Grocery stores, Costco's. The problem with that, though, is that everyone does that, and it leads to violence and competition and a bloodbath. A better option would be to go to one of our houses, which are smaller and more defensible. Also more isolated than a store. More comfortable and with a reasonable stockpile of food. Also, weapons. If any of you have weapons, that'd be great.
My studio wouldn't be that comfortable. Or isolated. It's not that well stocked with weapons either. Or food.
Yeah, you look like you live in an IKEA showroom like the dude from Fight Club.
I am Joe's bachelor pad, poorly prepared for the end of days.
Jude's isn't a top priority location then. Sorry, man.
I'm cool with it.
And Nikki and I's places are a couple thousand miles away. Not ideal. What about you, Chris?
My place has 3 bedrooms, but it's still a pretty crowded apartment building. I can't say we had a ton of food either. We're also on the 11th floor, which I can't imagine helps.
And you would imagine correctly, Chris. I like the way you think.
Oh, we could...
No, we are not going to your house.
Why? I've got a house with a fence, spare rooms, a relatively stocked pantry, and Gertie.
Who's Gertie?
Only the best furry feline friend a girl can ask for, and... Couldn't we use more friends in these trying times?
No.
I have spare rooms with actual beds, several months of shelf-stable food, and MREs, and a generator.
I have futons.
I also have weapons, axes, guns, ammo.
Do you have axes?
I have kitchen knives.
That you keep forgetting to get sharpened at the farmer's market.
I have dull kitchen knives.
We could put it to a vote for fairness' sake, if you like.
So, how do we get to your house, Mary? Can you point it out on the map?
Yeah. Jude, do you want to switch so I can navigate?
Please. There you go.
Sorry, Pippa.
It's alright. Gertie's tough. She's always hated being an inside cat anyway, so she'll find her way out.
Alright, are we ready to go? Is everyone buckled in?
Do we really need to be buckled in?
If you want to be safe and law-abiding citizens, yes.
I don't know if laws are even in place anymore.
Bro. This is not a fight we will win, believe me. Do you really want to die on the hill of unbuckled seatbelts?
Okay. I don't drive well in silence, you guys. Do you want to play a game or something? See if Spotify's working?
It's not.
I feel like we're all a little old for I Spy, don't you?
I could teach you guys more zombie lore. Romero's not all there is. There's themes of pollution in Train to Busan. There's mycelium in The Last of Us. Don't even get me started with World War Z.
We won't, okay. I spy with my little eye something, gray.
It's the cement.
Damn you!
You're good at this.
Nah. Nyx is just historically, hilariously bad at this game.
Well, we've got lots of time to get good. I spy.